I was apprehensive. My palms were sweaty and I was shaking. For the first time in 10 years, I was going to see my family. As I grew up, I didn't understand the meaning of family other than my mom, dad, and sister. But then we decided to go see the rest of my family members for the first time. When we first started talking about going, my parents said there is no electricity or internet in Syria. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go. In fact, we were all a little worried about making the trip for reasons bigger than lack of internet. The reasons we were scared to go is because there is a civil war going on in Syria. We didn't want to be hurt or killed during our visit. We bought our tickets knowing that if we changed our minds, we would lose all our money. We drove to the airport. We finally got on our plane and flew 16 hours to Dubai and then another 4 hours to Syria. When we got off the plane, we were so exhausted. Eventually, we got to our home, met our family, and ate a lot. While we ate, we talked about our lives and what we have been doing. It felt really good talking. I wished we could do that every single day of our lives. Next day, we went to the beach, which turned out to be my favorite place on earth. The best part was jet skiing, since they let me drive on the jet ski alone. A couple days passed in happiness, but then the real world interrupted. We started hearing gunshots behind the mountain by our home in Syria. When we went out to dinner at night, we heard a sound as loud as a jet. It was a missile zooming right over our heads. The next morning, the electricity finally turned on so we could watch the news on TV. It was scary to hear that the missile we saw actually hit a city about 1 hour away and killed about 30 people. It was finally time to leave. We said our goodbyes and we were sad to go. We were scared to leave our family behind. We didn't know what would happen to them. Would we ever see them again? Or would they be gone forever?
أنا بحب عائلتي